Hey guys, Harry here, back with another video. OpenClaw has been exploding in popularity on the web in the last 3 to 4 weeks. Just about every YouTuber, guru, and internet celebrity has done a video on how to set it up online. My video is a little bit different because it's a live reaction as we set up the OpenClaw bot together. And what I hope by doing this kind of video is that you can avoid all of the problems or mistakes that I have and get yourself set up within 10 to 15 minutes of a basic OpenClaw instance that works. We can then build upon this in future videos, but for now, let's just jump in and get this set up. So you can see here that with hosting, it's pretty easy to set it up. They have a one-click deploy, so you don't really have to worry about setting up the server or anything, which I quite like. And yeah, we just want to get set up real quick, right? Like that's the beauty of these things. That's one. So I'm inside my car, and you can see here there's a couple of period options. I can get a month, 12 months, or 24 months. Well, I'm going to get 24 months because they give a huge discount here. And as you can see, not only have they discounted the price, but they discount it further based on how long you do it for. So with their AI credits, although I'll just choose 5 here at the moment. So we're going to go with that, and then instant web search, which looks like it's free as well, which is cool. Now, they very kindly gave me a coupon code as well, so let's do that, and you guys can use it. It's Learn with Harry, and it should give us 10% off or just below that. Let's have a look. Epic. So after all of that and the Learn with Harry coupon as well, you can see here now it's $156 for 2 years. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. If we look at Mac Mini costs in the same range, I think we're looking at, yeah, $600 overall. So let's go ahead with this. I'm going to purchase it and then we can get set up. All right, gang. So we're inside Hostinger and I'm going to come into OpenClaw. And you can see here that I've got my package. So I've got 10 Nexus credits and then it's pending the setup. Now, I've done this on a Linux computer before, but I want to see what it's like here on Hostinger because it seems pretty easy. And I like that you can already set up your Telegram, your WhatsApp preemptively. So let's do that. I'm gonna connect my WhatsApp. Okay, that looked pretty easy to do. Let's open up Claw. So you can see here it's doing all of those configs that we would have had to have done manually, like setting it up on a port, making sure it's connectable. And would you look at that, we're already in. What? That was so quick. Okay. So let's go through the options together maybe and check what's going on. But I think the first thing to do is just to say, is this working? This is cool. I wonder if you can connect your WhatsApp via the chat. It's like it gave the image as a base 64, but I can't. Settings, link device, and scan, but just looks like crap. You've given a base 64 URL. I'm gonna do a quick Google. How to connect OpenClaw to Whats. Okay, so this is some commands we can run. So let's message the assistant and see if we can onboard. I don't know if this is just going to give an manage. Here we go. How to set up WhatsApp. So hosting actually gives us a little tutorial. So let's go through this. Go to channels and press on show QR. I can't say channels, show QR. Okay, blurring this out so you guys can't hack me. But let's scan this. So link the device with my phone. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite literally waiting for this spinner. Try the scan again. This one didn't work. Wait for scan. Whoa, it worked. Okay, so you have to show the QR, then scan it on your phone, then click wait for scan, and that should connect it. So my WhatsApp is just broken, but let's see if we can get OpenClaw to message me on WhatsApp now. Okay, connected. Message me. Ooh, it just worked. What the hell? Ah! So I have this private chat for myself and it just connected and it says reply with test. Okay. So it works off of messaging my private chat by the looks of things. I sent test, but you didn't send another WhatsApp ping to wait for this. Should tell me same chat, but oh, it was just late. So it said got it, and it sees both the test and the hello that I tried sending. So we can ignore the web version because the WhatsApp version worked, which is cool. Sick. Okay, progress. So let's try something else. I wonder if I can send a voice note. Hello, is this working? I want to see if you can see my voice notes as well. Oh, whoa, it started replying straight away. So I imagine there's some like lag time. I can't transcribe it yet because the container doesn't have a text package installed. Oh, and it's also saying it can set up faster whisper. This is crazy because I'm doing this all through WhatsApp and not actually through my computer right now, which is really cool. So I wonder if I tell it to install faster whisper from WhatsApp, whether it's just going to do everything through WhatsApp. Okay, so cool. It's like spamming me right now and it won't stop. Okay, so it's telling me that we need to enable Python in order to be able to install faster Whisper, but I think it's actually doing it itself. I'm gonna go to environment to see how I do that. Authentication. Okay guys, that took me longer than I'd like to admit, but here's where I'm at and what I managed to get done. So if you're ever confused, I just found that asking OpenClaw itself what to do is the best thing. And what it said is that it needed to enable elevated commands for web chat. It actually told me that it could edit the config for me. So I said, yeah, you can apply it. And it did the things for me. It actually asked me a question of like, should it use YAML or JSON? And in this case, I just said, look, just whatever's best for the config, whatever you suggest. We've kind of been going backwards and forwards of running commands and building stuff. But basically all that I've been doing is trying to install Whisper, as I said at the beginning, so that we can actually analyze this. So I'm just going to run check now to see if it actually finished installing. Let's see. I'm clicking allow, always allow on most of these commands because I just want OpenClaw to be able to run them automatically without me having to do it. It's still running 3 minutes and 44, guys. Okay, let's try this. Okay, sending messages to my phone. So hello, OpenClaw. I'm just checking that this transcription works and that you can hear me as well. Let's see what it says. Oh, it worked. Hello, OpenClaw. I'm just checking that this transcription works and that you can hear me as well. And it transcribed it and pasted the transcription back to chat, which is really cool. Wow. Okay. So maybe let's try and get it to do something with the transcription. Can you give me a report on how things are going in your container at the moment and what we've been up to so far? Let's see if this works. Now, you guys can't see it on my screen, right? But I'm doing this all via my phone. And it actually works. Wow. Okay, so I'll take a screenshot of this so you guys can see exactly what's going on. But it said the WhatsApp gateway is connected. We generated a QR. We installed transcription. And it looks like now whenever I send a voice transcript, I can like actually set this up. It works. What the hell? Okay, cool. So let's continue using voice transcriptions to get OpenClaw to do some stuff. So one of the things that I saw as an example that a lot of people have been doing is setting up their own kind of morning briefing. I really like that concept, a morning briefing about how things are going. So let's give that a go. I would like you to set up a morning briefing so that I can always get the latest information on what's trending on Hacker News, the Y Combinator website. Cool. And as I refresh the page here, you guys can see on the UI front, it's pulling through and sending all of these messages. Here's me sending the stuff and it's looking pretty cool. Nice. So we'll continue like looking at the messages from the web here, but yeah, you can see like I asked it to set up a daily briefing and now it's asking me what time zone and where should I send it. So can you send it at 8 a.m. Argentina in the morning and send it to me via WhatsApp without me having to ask you. Again, using transcribing here because I prefer voice notes. It's much easier. We could also send this messaging in the chat, of course, as well, but let's just refresh this and see what we've got so far. Yeah, can you send it to me every day? So it's kind of interesting how it like, sometimes it asks a lot of questions to make sure that it gets things right. I feel like that's something we could change in the system prompt just to like let it kind of take a bit more action without us having to do stuff. But this is pretty cool. It's doing a lot of work here by the looks of things. Yeah, and this is cool as well. So if you didn't know what a tool is, it's just a way for the AI to do stuff. You can see here that it's transcribing it, getting that output, and then taking action afterward. We're building up some WAV files here, so I wonder if getting it to delete my transcriptions as well is a good idea. All right, I've created a daily cron job morning briefing that will send you a briefing on WhatsApp every day at 8 a.m. It's going to get the top 10 Hacker News items and the top 5 Y Combinator items. And then if I go to cron job, I should be able to see this, and you can see here that there's now one that's been made where it's a morning briefing and I get sent it every morning and it announces it to my WhatsApp. So let's run it and see if it works. I can go back to chat, refresh. It's saying it can run a one-time preview if it wants right now as well. Cool. And it actually came through. So I'm gonna give you guys another screenshot of this, but it pulled it through really nicely. So nice. That's awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I was seriously impressed just by like setting that up for 10 minutes. We got OpenClaw set up on Hostinger's own self-hosting. It was a one-click deploy. I managed to get Whisper and transcribing and connecting to my WhatsApp. And considering OpenClaw can run all these commands on the server without me having to have much input, I'm really excited now just in my day to send it voice transcriptions and see what it can come up with or put together for me. That, and we also set up a cron job so that every day I get a morning briefing about Hacker News. And my goal will be to slowly start developing this to build in more functionality, like pulling in my Gmail or my linear tasks or telling me what my day and what I need to do. So cool. Technology is like flying. I'm really excited to do another video on this, and